Live from Gahanna, WGLH TV presents Lincoln Live with Angel Chrisman and Jamie Curtis.
Today, the boys are back in town. It's time to tip off the boys' basketball season. A preview of tonight's first home game.
Looking towards tomorrow, one program at Lincoln is preparing its students for the future, and that's a scientific fact.
And a Lincoln teacher is placed in the spotlight.
Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Angel Chrisman.
And I'm Jamie Curtis. How have you been?
I've been good considering basketball season starts today. The boys will finally get their season underway tonight at around 7:30 against Westerville South. A rematch from last year's regional semifinals where the Lions won 64-48.
However, the Lions lost 7 seniors from last year's team, and they look to get things going early.
Our Keegan Billingham talks to a few players about this upcoming game and how this new team can get things going early.
Game of the season, always important to get a win, build some momentum heading into the season. You know, it's always good to get in the win column. You know, we got a young group, so it would be great to get an opening game win.
So in practice, the starting five, we really start things off with like bringing up the energy and just like keeping things at a fast pace, but like also like keeping structure and just doing what we do best.
We beat Westerville South last year in regional semis, so they're gonna come in with revenge on their minds. You know, they're gonna be high pressing us, but we prepared for them, so we prepared for the last couple of days, and we're gonna handle it.
Thanks, boys. Well, Lincoln, Deck is back at it again. The Paw Print here at the high school just announced their new release of beanies. I love beanies, so you know I have to stop by. Here's DECA member Corinne Anderson on the merch.
So we have our new beanies in and they're only $15. They are perfect for the cold weather. You can stop in our store the last 15 minutes of your lunch period or before the school day starts, and I definitely recommend. They are great.
Thanks, Corinne. The Y Men and Women group are showing off their Lion pride by helping the Gahanna community through a toy drive for Grin, spreading joy and making this holiday season magical for everyone. Here is Y Men and Women member Robertson Andre with info on the toy drive.
The Young Men and Women organization is holding a toy drive this month. It's time to give back to those who aren't quite as fortunate, so we would like your help in donating toys. These toys must be unwrapped and can be given at the main gate, Mr. King's office, or to Ms. Davis's room in room L203. It would be greatly appreciated, and we hope to donate a lot of toys this month.
Thanks, Rob. You know what's super cool, Jamie?
What's super cool?
A D1 tennis commit is literally sitting right across from us in the studio.
Oh my God, that is super cool. Hey, Brandon.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
So what do you have for us today, Brandon?
A club at our school has a very unique meeting tomorrow in Mr. Garton's room after school. Amnesty International is a human rights organization, and the Amnesty Club at Lincoln gets an incredibly special opportunity tomorrow. Here is co-founder Kaiden Deck to tell us more about the club.
Amnesty International is an organization that focuses on human rights violations both in our community and around the world. And tomorrow we're going to have a speaker from Amnesty come in on Zoom, and they are going to explain to us the dangers of gun violence. Thanks,
Kaiden. MSA, or Muslim Student Association, is a club here at the high school that harbors a community for many Muslim students at GLHS, but anyone is allowed and encouraged to join. It offers a safe space for important topics to be discussed. Here is senior member Hafsa Abdullahi on their first meeting.
Hey, so MSA, the Muslim Student Association, is having our first meeting this Wednesday, November 30th, after school from 3 to 4 in the school library. So if you're interested in joining or interested in just attending a meeting, please come.
Well, that's all the clubs I have for you guys. Back to Jamie and Angel at the news desk.
Thanks, Brandon.
Moving on from clubs, one class here at Lincoln that many people may not be familiar with is the bioscience program.
That's right. This STEM class is all about prepping high schoolers for college science courses and labs.
Our Dylan Scott takes a deeper look into this class and just exactly what it provides.
Here's Dylan.
The bioscience program here at Lincoln is a hands-on, lab-based course that gives students an early jump on their college curriculum.
Bioscience is one of the most hands-on science classes I've ever taken. We're learning a lot of skills that will help me in my gen eds in college, and we're learning a lot of the basics that you'll need in any science class that you take after high school.
What I want students to get out of my class is a love of science. I want them to take this class because they like to do labs. They like to experience different things with science as opposed to just sitting and taking notes and learning about the process. They're actually doing the process. We do a ton of labs.
You're going to need to know these skills either way. but this class definitely helps get a foundation of those skills that you're going to use, and even like writing like labs up.
And with this class being a 2-year course, the students have gotten to build a great relationship with their teacher.
Being able to be in the class for 2 years has really led a good relationship with our teacher, and she really has been able to connect with us one-on-one.
So I have my students for 2 years, every day, double block whether they like it or not, and it's really nice because, like I said, I do get them for 2 periods a day, 90 minutes, and you learn to get to know them inside and outside of the classroom, what their interests are, and then we can go ahead and build some of the class around their interests.
And as far as their labs go, they aren't just looking at things under a microscope. They prefer going a bit more in depth.
I'm testing the active ingredients in sunscreen, and I'm using yeast that grows on the skin. So I'm going to be using the sunscreen and the yeast, and if the yeast grows, then the sunscreen is working because the UV light is not killing the yeast.
I am breeding zebrafish and then increasing the levels of the hormone estradiol, which is in the estrogen family, to see how it impacts fetal development.
I'm going to test whether propylene glycol, which is an active ingredient in e-cigarettes, affect the heart rate of Daphnia. And if it increases the heart rate, then it'll show that like e-cigarettes are bad for you.
The bioscience class is also involved in HOSA, which recognizes students for their outstanding work.
I focused in on the profession of optometry and created a video of how to treat a corneal abrasion. I ended up placing first at regionals and third at states and then 10th internationally.
I shadowed a dentist and decided to make a temporary crown for a broken or damaged tooth. And then I actually placed first at states and then made it internationally.
The competition that I was involved in was Healthy Lifestyle, where I created a goal and I tracked it for several months and then made a portfolio about it, and I won first in states and then made it to nationals.
Needless to say, this class is preparing high schoolers to be the future scientists of America that will tackle the nation's biggest problems for years to come. This is Dylan Scott for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Dylan. Gabby Weil and I started a group series called Lions in the Light.
That sounds really cool. What did you guys cover in that?
Well, we wanted to spotlight different lions in our school that you might not see every day.
This is a cool way to get to know different staff and students.
Yeah, if you know a cool teacher or peer that'd be interested, shoot us an email.
Here's their first episode.
Hey Lincoln! I'm Gabby Weil.
And I'm Jamie Curtis.
And we decided to put together a series that consists of allowing Lions here at Lincoln to get their moment in the spotlight.
Here for our first episode is science teacher and Yas Queen enthusiast,
Mr. Roach.
Yes, Queen.
Do you have pets?
Louie.
Who's your favorite student?
No, don't like any of them.
Why'd you become a teacher?
Summer's off.
Favorite movie?
Beauty and the Beast.
Favorite color?
Green.
Have you ever done anything illegal?
No.
What are your hobbies?
Teacher fight club. Ooh, oops.
Have you ever left your girlfriend in another country?
Guilty.
Favorite Breaking Bad character?
Jesse.
Favorite food?
Pizza.
Thanks for watching, Lincoln. If you know anyone that'd be interested in being a lion in the spotlight, send us an email.
Mr. Roach, any last words for the people?
If nobody recognizes your hard work and doesn't give you an award, make your own.
Okay.
Bye!
Hey Jamie, can you guess which group of seniors is working hard in the community and helping others?
Let me guess. It's National Honor Society.
You're right, and they've been doing some great things this year, including making cards, helping with the herd drive, babysitting at elementary schools, and selling bundt cakes.
That's right. We caught up with NHS Secretary Ray Tadaka about their next upcoming meeting for current members and what's coming up.
Here's Ray.
Hey NHS members, just a reminder that we have a meeting at 7 a.m. on Thursday. It is mandatory. You don't want to miss out. There's going to be a lot of information about how to get your hours in because you need 10 hours. And yeah, just make sure you're here.
Well, that's all from us today, Lincoln.
We won't be seeing you guys tomorrow because of homerooms, but we will be back Thursday.
Have an immaculate day.
Bye.